So, I don't know whether this is going to reach anybody, but I felt absolutely compelled to share my the notes that I've made in response to Gloria Rohim's book titled "Be Your Own Boss," the unapolog BYOB, the Unapologetic Guide to Being Your Own Boss. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, this book has really allowed me to tap into my deepest fears, the things that have been holding me back and would have continued to hold me back had I not confronted them. And I just wanted to share one of the exercises that she's prepared in her book. So the book, if you're not familiar, it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a book that you participate in, more or less. Like, it's not just a book you read, it's a book that you engage in and that you engage with. And one of the exercises, it's called it's a work section. And the first part of the work session asks you, how will my life be enhanced if I achieve what I've desperately wanted to achieve? My response to that question was, I have a few things. I say, I will grow in confidence, not only my not not only my work, but my brand. My brand being the person that I am, the person that I sell myself as when I meet people and engage with people. The second thing I wrote is, I will be competent enough to serve in a demanding industry. The third is, more importantly, I will have proven that not only can I finish what I start, but my ability to commit to a dream that requires plenty of sacrifice and challenges. That's one of the biggest things that I've been struggling with in this pursuit of law. I hope to get into law school and eventually work as a human rights lawyer. And that has been the biggest barrier in front of me. And it's not a tangible barrier, obviously, but a barrier that I've imagined and I've actualized, that has made manifest in my life because I put it there. Something that reminds me all the time that this is too hard, that this is too much of a sacrifice, that there's too much money involved, that you have to do more and work harder. And it has honestly been the biggest challenge. And yeah, but let me move on. It's a long story. I don't even know who's gonna watch this video, but I felt compelled to. Anyway, ignore the outfit, guys. It's a hot mess. It's a very impromptu video because I was getting ready to go to bed, but I'm moving in the moment. So there's a bonus question to this section as well. Or a bonus challenge. So the bonus challenge says, make a list of 10 shoulds that you live by. Circle the ones you're willing to let go and replace them with new, more empowering choices for your life. What might some of those empowering choices be? Write as much down as you can. So, this is where it gets deep, y'all. I'm just going to read the list of the shoulds that I live by. And these are not all good shoulds, by the way. And then I'll tell you the shoulds I've thought of that I feel should enhance my life. So, the first should is, I should try harder. Then it goes on to, I should commit 100%. I should stop fearing unknown circumstances. I should be wiser. I should be smarter. I should overcome this hurdle. I should have gotten better grades in my undergrad. I seriously live by that, which is horrible. But I should be the best I can be. I should be more optimistic. I should be better at math. I should stop comparing myself to others. So for the most part, the ones that I want to enhance is the first should, the should number 4, should number 5, should number 7, should number 10, and should number 11. So should number 1, it says, I should try harder. My change to that is, I should try my absolute best. Should number 4 is, I should be wiser. I want to change that to, I should learn from my mistakes. It's so real, y'all. I'm being real with you. I'm being so real with you right now. Should number 5 is, I should be smarter. And I changed should number 5 to, I should learn new things each day. 1 thing per day minimum. Should number 7 is, I should have gotten better grades in my undergrad. And I want to change that to, I should stop obsessing over things I can't control and stop trying to fix the things of the past. I should simply move forward and roll with the punches. Wow, y'all, this is deep, 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 deep. Should number 10 is, I should be better at math. Y'all, I was in French immersion from, junior kindergarten until grade 5, and then after that I went to public schooling. It seriously jacked up my math abilities because in our courses we never really studied math, as they would in public school. It was mostly, we would study the general aspects of, subjects, but we would just learn it in French. So for example, I would study English in French, grammar in French, science in French, math in French, and the focus was on the language. It wasn't necessarily on the skill. And I'm the type of learner, I have to practice and practice and practice before I get something. It is, unless I get something right away. But things like math and stuff, it requires a level of thinking that I need to really focus on. And so I had to get a lot of extra help when I was in French immersion. And then when I moved to a different region, I never really channeled my math struggles. And honestly, my math struggles is in adding and subtracting. Like, because I never really mastered it at a young age, it's extended into my adult life. And to this day, I cannot add like 2-digit numbers in my brain. Like, I have to like count with my fingers, and it's so embarrassing, especially when I was working in retail. I'm a very social going person, so my strengths are with socializing with people and helping customers. If they put me on that cash, y'all, and the worst was when I was a third key. Oh my God. And I had to count that register. It would take days. So I've learned to let it go. And my response to that, to the 10th, the should number 10, which was, I should be better at math. My response is that I should get over the fact that I suck at math. Honestly, it's so real right now. I need to get over legit, I need to get over the fact that I suck at math. And this is why, not if I become a lawyer, but when I become a lawyer and I'm having to deal with like financial accounts or whatever, if God forbid, I hope I don't. Honestly, I have to get a secretary or a clerk for that kind of work, because if I'm even privileged to even be at that level of practice, because if I'm in my own practice per se and I'm having people working for me, I will need a clerk or some kind of financial assistant to deal with accounts, because that is not me. I don't mind reading cases and going through files, but anything with math, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so, so sorry. I couldn't be in small claims court. No, there's no way. I would suck. But yeah, moving on. So the should number 11 is I should stop comparing myself to others. And I know that's like a general rule that most of us make for ourselves. We say, oh, I should stop comparing myself to others. It's like the best freaking tweet anyone could make. And you'd get like retweeted several times if you say, oh, I should stop comparing myself to others. Or if you proclaim, stop comparing yourself to others. But I find that's only a piece of the puzzle. You need to move beyond that. And I'm just speaking to myself. I need to move beyond that because all it will do is get me to correct my actions. So for example, if I'm in a moment where I'm comparing myself to another person, the first immediate thing I would think of is I should stop comparing myself to another person. It's like I'm correcting that action, and I don't feel like it's solving anything. It's just making me remind myself that I should stop comparing myself to others. I'm sorry, it's late. I really hope you're following. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment. I'm acting like I'm putting this on YouTube, but anyway, I probably will. So my response to that is, this is deep, y'all. I should be who I am and stop expecting more or less from the person I am and the person I will become. And let me just correct that. Not expecting more from the person I am simply means that if I am me, I shouldn't expect to be anybody else but me, anybody more than me, or anybody less than me. And I honestly, this video is getting long, but I remember when I was in middle school, because I had such an outgoing personality, I would sit down and remind myself before I went to school, Takia, try to blend in today. Try to be not so different today. And honestly, by doing that, and I would always try to do that. And each day I would go to school, I would be the same old me. No matter how much I tried to suppress my personality, my loud mouth, my outgoing personality, my overbearing friendliness to random people, my confidence, even though I don't feel confident 100%, I could, you would swear I'm confident because I just speak my mind so freely. And I'm honestly, it's a blessing. And I should stop beating myself up that I have this quality of myself that is so different, and it gets people's attention. I'm not gonna lie, I get people's attention when I speak, when I'm in a room, my presence. I don't know what it is about me, whatever gold dust I have on me, but people gravitate towards me by just an utter of my voice because my voice is so loud. And honestly, I need to stop expecting more of myself, and I need to stop expecting less of myself. And I'm not to say that you could always strive to do more and do better, but the person that is Takia, I'm not going to give you my government name, but the person that is Takia, I need to stop obsessing about being more than this or being less than this. I declare it right now, I am never going to be a size 0. Okay? There's too much curves in my family genetics. And some people be hating, but then when I look at Nicki Minaj and her fake badonkadonk, I'm like grateful. And, it saddens me that people like J-Lo, got butt reductions or whatever. But that's a tangent. I forgot where I was going. But yeah, I will never be a size 0. I will never be good at math. I will never be quiet. Whew. Man, y'all. When there's something that bothers me, seriously, I can never just sit in the background. or if there's something I feel passionate about, I can never just sit in the background and not address it. That is just the way that I am. And I need to let go of things I cannot control. And a part of that is the way that God created me, or whatever. I don't know if there's any believers in God or not, but the way that I was made and designed. It's just like saying, oh, I want to control how many blood cells there are in my body, or I want to control how many brain cells there are in my head. You can't control that. So why sit down, overanalyze yourself, and try to control the areas of who you are that just can't be controlled? We are not perfect. And as a perfectionist, as a self-proclaimed perfectionist, I declare this right now. We are not perfect, nor will we ever be perfect as long as we live on this earth. You're always going to make a mistake when you say something. You're always going to stumble, when you trip over an unforeseen bump on the road. You're always going to get heartbreaks. You're always going to grow from heartbreaks. You're always going to, get into situations that you wouldn't have seen yourself get into and really want to jolt out of. We can't control the universe. We can't control who we are. All we can do is be. All we can do is live with whatever breath we have in our body, to just live it to the fullest and make use of it the best we can. So I just want to thank Gloria. And I've met her in person, and she's honestly, I swear that this woman is so humble and she's so easy to talk to. And I literally just stumbled upon her at a career conference that I didn't even want to go to, at like a graduating conference, like the annual ones they have at universities. And I saw her, and first I approached her husband, and we were talking, and then I guess they were getting ready to leave, and then I spoke with her, and then we just clicked. Like, she's just so, she has a very rare character, she's a very rare personality. You don't see it often. She's just easygoing, and she's just very confident. And it's not a confidence that's boasted. It's a confidence that's just, it's just a part of her. It's just a part of her personality. It's a part of her lifestyle. It's just a confidence that, projects from, when she speaks. And this whole Be Your Own Boss campaign that she's created, she's definitely owned it. You could tell. And she's going to make a big difference. Honestly, I don't know everything about her. I don't know all the work she's done, but I see it growing. I see this Be Your Own Boss movement growing. And honestly, I'm very grateful for stumbling upon her book. And I'm very grateful for, taking, doing the what do you call them? The exercises and stuff, because, and it's, at first I read her book just passively, thinking in the back of my mind, I'm not doing these exercises, really. But then just today I started them, and I just read over from where I left off, and I'm very grateful. Honestly, Gloria, you've triggered something in me through your book, through conversing with you, that I'm glad to have experienced. And I really hope you guys buy her book. It's out. You can get it on Kobo, Amazon, hard copy. I'll send all the links in the description box, because apparently I'm putting this on YouTube. But yeah, so this was a very, impromptu, candid video, but I just had to get it out there. I don't know when another video is coming out, but I just had to get it out there. And may you guys have a great night or day or afternoon whenever you watch this. and take care.